This video will demonstrate a workflow and sequence of tasks involved in exchanging wells data such as well header, directional survey, and well logs from dbMap database to Petrel software using Exchange tool found in Petrosys Pro. Petrosys Pro Exchange can connect directly to third-party software, and its powerful functionalities allow the transfer of not only wells data, but also other subsurface and spatial data, which helps in addressing the challenges of traditional data import and export processes. The key highlights of this video are: number 1, start with a blank Petrel project. Number 2, automatically create new Petrosys project using Petrosys plugin from inside Petrel. And lastly, run well data selection using reference lookup table, which is actually a Petrosys stored SQL, and find query and wells inside a permit. Now let's get started by creating a new Petrel project. As you can see, there is no data inside the input data tab, and we are going to use Petrosys Pro Exchange tool to bring in well data from dbMap database into this blank Petrel project. Next, let's launch Petrosys Pro plugin, and you will be presented with 3 options on the details that you want to use to create your Petrosys project. And in this demonstration, I select yes, as this will create Petrosys project with the same project name, location, and CRS with my Petrel project. The Exchange tool can be found at the main launcher of Petrosys. Clicking on Exchange Wells will bring up the Well Exchange window where the connection between softwares can be set. Set the input data source as Petrosys dbMap and the output data source as Petrel. Click on Connect to establish the connection. And as for data type, I pick well headers, directional surveys, and log curves, and click on Next. This is one of the important highlights which I mentioned, whereby you can filter wells based on certain criteria. I would like to add all wells located inside permit 38157, and so I have to activate data selection and select user defined, which will bring up the reference lookup table that you can further filter to find queries related to permits. So, click on permits link, hit OK, type in your permit name or number, and then I select all the ID related to this permit and hit OK and click on Next. Check that all the wells that you selected are there, and then click on Next again, and this window will show you the log curves that you can assign. As you can see, all of the header column are mapped except for the output folder. And to map the output folder, you go right mouse click, set folder. In this case, I would like to create a folder in Petrel input tab called dbMap logs. Click OK, and which will bring you to the final well exchange window where you can assign other parameters as well as the merge option. I will keep as the merge option. Click on OK and let the task progress. Now that the task has been completed, check that all the well data has been successfully imported. Now, minimize Petrosys surface modeling window. As you can see, there is already a wells folder, and you can toggle on all the wells that you have imported as well as the logs, which sits inside the dbMap logs folder.